All right, so here we are, still in the Forest Gardens plant nursery, and we're continuing on our tour. We're going to get to meet some of the plants that we have here in the nursery and talk a little bit about who they are and where they're going and why do we actually choose these plants out of all the plants that we could have chosen. So maybe we'll start here at this beautiful row of oaks. And we've collected over the years quite a number of different oak trees with this idea of basically growing out a long-term deciduous oak forest. I have Celtic roots and come from the East Coast, and so as much as I love the conifers of this ecosystem, I miss the broadleaf deciduous trees. And oaks are one of the most long-lived, stable tree guardians and forest species that that we know of. In fact, a lot of the really regenerative, abundant food forests throughout history have had oaks as one of their main species. You know, oaks sequester a huge amount of carbon into their root system and pull that into the soil. So they're really good from a climate perspective. Home to tons of different species and provide just a lot of habitat for different creatures. And then, of course, the editable parts, all of the acorns, a full-grown oak tree. I may never see one in my lifetime, but when they get to that full height, full size, they produce so much food. And so in terms of a really long-term, stable food supply, nut trees are a huge benefit, and oaks in particular. So here we have white oaks, also known as bur oak. We've got a couple red oaks in here, and then just a few English oak in the background. So if you've been wanting to create more abundance and resilience and a more harmonious and productive lifestyle, growing food, harvesting water, creating your own energy systems, building stuff, and don't know where to start or how to put all the pieces together, then I invite you to come and check out the permaculture course that we're offering this season as we work through the process of understanding how all these different systems and elements combine together, how to integrate them into productive and harmonious ways, and how to do that within the context of the ecosystem and the landscape that we live within. Nice. Okay, thanks for coming in that last one, Tiger. Yeah.